Hello and welcome to the Follow the Moon Challenge. I am your host, Alice in Wonderland, the creator of the Just a Phase Moon Planner, where we have committed and admitted to ourselves and whoever else will listen that the moon affects us all the time. This challenge is designed to hold your hand every day so that you at least think about or acknowledge the moon for an entire moon cycle. Follow along in your planner if you have one, or just come along for the ride. I don't care. We're all mad here. Do whatever you want. Shh, some of us are sleeping. Oops, sorry, Gizmo. That's my friend Gizmo. He hangs out with me on Twitch. We do live tarot readings here in Wonderland, so come hang out with us sometimes. So Gizmo's probably taking a nap because we are on a new moon, and I highly encourage you to take a nap as well if you're able to, or at least take a break, rest, relax, allow yourself to hibernate and go dark just like the new moon. So in today's video, we are talking about the Aquarius new moon on January 21st for 2023. This is the first new moon of the year, so it makes it a pretty important one to set goals to. Because at the end of last year and the beginning of this year, both Mars and Mercury were retrograde. So if you tried to make any resolutions, set intentions, or simply just tried to get something or anything going, Mars, the planet of action, and Mercury, the planet of communication, may have slowed things down a bit. But they are both direct now, so let's move on because we are here to talk about the moon. A new moon is when the sun and the moon are so close together as we on Earth orbit the sun and as the moon orbits us. So, because the sun and moon rise at approximately the same time, and the sun is so bright, we just can't see the moon. So if you were to look up at noon, at 12 o'clock p.m. on a new moon day, the moon is there, you just can't see it. So say hi to it anyways, so that your neighbors think that you're a weirdo, because that is the goal of an Aquarius moon day. Be the unique person that you know you are and wave that freak flag proudly because that is what an Aquarius would do. We entered Aquarius season on January 20th, and we will always have a new moon in the same sign during that season. So between January 20th and February 17th of this year, the sun is in Aquarius. So this time of year is smack dab in the middle of winter, which makes Aquarius a fixed sign. All fixed signs are in the middle of a season, in this case, winter. The sign of Aquarius is ruled by the planet Uranus, and Uranus is considered rebellious, anti-authoritarian. It's considered a breakthrough force that shatters old forms. So Uranus is the planet of revolution and liberation. This is coming up with new ways of doing things, and specifically for the betterment of society and humanity as a whole. So Uranus and Aquarius rules the 11th house, which is the house of community. So these are making changes that will benefit everybody. It's really important for Aquarius to be putting the collective first. So that's why it's also important for Aquarius to remember, especially during an Aquarius new moon, to take care of themselves because they're so used to doing things for the betterment of the collective. So for those of you that have very prominent Aquarius placements in your chart, for example, sun, moon, or rising, or if you just have a lot of Aquarius energy in general, it's going to be really important for you, especially Aquarius sun, to practice self-care. This is your dark moon, new moon time of year if you're an Aquarius sun. So this is a time of resting, reflecting, and hibernating. To help your Aquarius energy relax a little bit, it might be good to do some physical exercise, meditation, or breath work. It helps us connect to the air element, which the Aquarius sign is an air sign, which might be a little bit confusing because the symbol is the jug of water being poured out. It also has those wavy lines as its glyph, but that symbolism can be looked at two different ways. It can be as the water bearer, which is the Aquarius energy, is bringing forth new ideas and inspiration that is like just as quenching as a jug of water would be, because it's refreshing new ideas. The squiggly lines can also be seen as uh, lightning bolts of new information and new ideas. Energetically speaking, the new moon gives us a blank, clean slate to start with every month. When the first sliver of light appears on the right side of the moon, it's time to inhale and begin again. So, what do you get when we take a blank, clean slate of new moon energy and combined it with the rebellious, weirdo Aquarius energy? This gives us the opportunity of this breakthrough force that shatters old forms of anything and any way you have done things before. This Aquarius new moon, the first new moon of January 2023, gives you the opportunity to do things differently in your life that you haven't been able to do differently in the past. This gives you an opportunity to do something the way only you will do it, the way that only you can do it, that nobody else can do it, because you are the only person that has the unique cocktail of your birth chart to do the things the way that you would do them. Aquarius wants you to be uniquely you, and the world and the universe needs you to be uniquely you, because nobody else can do anything like you can. So think about these things when you're setting your intentions tonight or tomorrow while the moon is still in Aquarius, and do something different. If you need help kind of figuring out what direction you want to go in for this month or for this year, check out the my Aquarius new moon pick a card reading, also uploaded today, and hopefully that can give you some clarity and guidance. Also, be sure to come back tomorrow where we will be talking about our birthday moon cycle and how to kind of work that into your plans or intentions for the year. If you received the candle subscription box with your Just a Phase Moon Planner from the Kickstarter campaign, this would be a perfect opportunity to use your candles and the incense that you received. Incense is going to connect you to that air element, so I'm just going to demonstrate setting that up here. In the most basic way possible, I've just put a piece of aluminum foil underneath my candle, and then I am wrapping the charcoal disc to kind of make a bowl shape for it. I'm just using this as an example, so if you don't have an incense burner, if you don't think that you have a burn safe bowl, even though you do it, like you could use a regular china dinner plate or a metal plate, but in this example I'm just using aluminum foil. Be careful though, because these do get hot, and these, you can see how these charcoal discs are self-igniting, and they do sparkle like fireworks or sparklers. So be careful that you're not catching anything on fire. Use this responsibly. I love I love burning things, so I just love watching it crackle and burn like this. I think it's so pretty and neat. This does, while it's initially lighting, it does kind of smell funky, so make sure you're in a well-ventilated area so that you're not breathing in that charcoal smell. It's just kind of gross. So I'm just placing it into the aluminum foil here, and it will get hot quickly, so don't touch the aluminum foil after you've put it in there. So using incense is just one example of how we can connect to the air element, but figure out what the air element means for you. I've chosen to use a feather to represent the air element, and specifically a peacock feather because it's very bright blue and yellow. So it has this kind of like bold, unique kind of energy that I correlate to Aquarius as well. So I've chosen to use this feather. You can use it to waft your incense around your space. And I've also chosen just an image of the Aquarius symbol to add here as well. So anyone can create an altar. I encourage you to do so for this challenge specifically so that you're really connecting to what does Aquarius energy mean for me, and how do I connect to the air element, and uh, really just kind of figuring out what that means for you and recording it in your mood tracker. On Aquarius days, I feel like, how do you feel? And it's as simple as that. Anyone can create an altar. I like to use portable trays as well. You can get like little wooden trays at the dollar store, and I like that because I can have it on my desk while I'm working. Then I can move it up to my nightstand before I go to bed, so I can just carry it with me throughout the house. Thank you for joining me on this challenge. I hope that you learned something unique about yourself today. Remember, we're still in Aquarius energy tomorrow, so I hope that you can join me there where we will be talking about the birthday moon cycle in the Just a Phase Moon Planner. And don't forget to check out the Aquarius new moon pick a card reading that I uploaded today also. Your challenge for today, if you choose to accept it, is to do something unique and weird today. This is your permission slip to wear a crazy outfit or break out into song at the line in the grocery store. What weird things or different things have you done in the last few days while we are still in Aquarius energy? Use the hashtag #FollowTheMoonChallenge to post your crazy outfit or your freak flag being waved.